I'm Philosophical. This is my channel. We're healing over here very unconventionally. Okay? Every day. Moving up, leveling up, and healing. Shout out to the dingbats in the black SUV who thinks that I didn't realize you followed my dude today. Okay? They probably want to go through our trash because we don't throw our trash out here because they go through our fucking trash like a bunch of vultures and... Right? So, you're welcome, detectives, but I feel like you guys already knew that anyway. Alright? Let's see. I'm so on to you guys. It's disgusting, isn't it? Go follow somebody else, motherfuckers. Alright, anyway, let's get into this, right? High vibrational beings only. Let's just see what they want to talk about here. Let's see. United States Postal Service. So I feel like somebody is definitely getting exposed for either like shady people who worked at the post office who allowed somebody's mail to be rerouted without identification, and the people who were behind it. Okay? Everybody thinks because they're in a fucking gang that they got some kind of power. No. You guys have the power. We have the power. They ain't got shit. Is this too bright? Hold on. Rivalry, I just heard. Yeah, these people really put their foot in a hole that they can't get it out of. It's like when you get your foot caught like in between like the wrought iron fences and now you can't get it back out again. Like that's what they're showing me, okay? Because they didn't realize who they were messing with. Okay, let's see. Tell me more. They expected something. They expected a different return, and they're not getting it. And it's because you're protected. And when we said, like, you can't fuck with us, we meant that shit. Like, we don't, I'm telling you, we don't lie like you guys. Is this still too bright? Did that just turn up by itself? Okay. All right. Let's do this one more time. Okay, tell me some more. You guys don't want to talk? What do we need to know? Tell me what it is that we need to know. There's an Aquarius that poisons people. This could actually be coming out right now, that there's an Aquarius that's somehow connected to you or whoever you're connected to, and it's coming out. You're the one everyone looks to for answers. So you could have exposed this. Somebody exposed the fact that this Aquarius. So this Aquarius who did this, they were diagnosed with cancer, or they're about to be diagnosed with cancer. 2, 3, 4. This would be energy coming back for poisoning people. They will be poisoned on the inside. Do you see how this stuff works? We're trying to school you guys on what it is you're fucking with. We're trying to school you. You know what I mean? Speaking of trying to school you, I've been watching some of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. Yo, he is such a cool cat, man. Who doesn't love Johnny Depp? I had a crush on Johnny Depp since I was younger. He just remains a cool cat, regardless. He had drug problems. Who don't have fucking drug problems? You know what I mean? Like it's hard to be in this matrix and not have some kind of drug or alcohol addiction. I mean, they put it right in front of your face. They make cigarettes legal. You know, alcohol is legal. Pretty much the government brings in the drugs, so they pretty much made that legal but acted like it wasn't. You know, they make it, they build cars, they create cars that go twice as fast as the highest speed limit, you know, to get you caught up. Everything is just to put money back into the system, right? Who can drive a vehicle 160, 180 miles an hour anywhere without getting pulled over? Everything is just created for you to put money back into the system and actually destroy yourself at the same time. And then once you're no good to the system and you can't give back, or you try to unplug and you're like, I'm not going to sit there and spend all my money on shit that I don't like, and I'm not going to take pharmaceuticals, and I'm not going to go to college and waste my money on an education when I'm actually creative and I can do something on my own without and be happy. Now you become targeted. If you're not following the system like all these other robots that you were dealing with, you become targeted, and then they gather these people because they're robots and they're puppets, and they don't know how to make decisions on their own because they're not strong enough to say, I don't want to go with the grain, I want to go against it like you guys are doing. Because it takes real strength to do that. I mean, anybody can sit there and go on the assembly line like a robot and follow everybody else. That's exactly what your ops are doing. You don't do that, though. Back to this Aquarius here that got diagnosed with cancer. Like I said, when you want to put poison in other people, you will be poisoned back. 444. That poison for this particular Aquarius is cancer. Congratulations, sir or ma'am. You ate your own poison, right? That I will say. Like I said, someone says, I know you hate the Bible. I don't hate the Bible. I don't, there's a stigma with that thing, okay? Because there's a lot of falseness in that. There's a lot of untrue things in there that lead people in a different direction and confuses them. And when everybody says that this God is not the author of confusion, that Bible is confusing, regardless of whether you look at it symbolically, metaphorically. There are things in there that are not equivalent with a kind and loving higher power. Okay, I firmly don't believe that a kind and loving God would actually create famine, and sickness, and punish people. That is completely without a doubt. That's not even my own personal humble opinion. Okay, so everybody talking like you want to see God as like a benevolent. That's not benevolent. That is malevolent, right? So yeah, I don't hate the Bible. I don't hate many things, period, right? I don't like the fact that there's a mix of lies and truth, like everything else in this matrix. That Bible is not exempt from the mixture of lies and hidden truths. Okay, so anyway, back to this, Aquarius. Okay, let's find out what is going on. Yeah, I don't know if they have much longer to breathe, all right? And this would be because they've taken lives probably of other people by poisoning them in this lifetime and most likely other lifetimes, okay? Let's see. Well, they were karmic masculine. That's for damn certain, okay? They could have tried to poison an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or people are finding out that they did here, and this person could have passed away. There could be a fire sign that actually passed away here. Yeah, this person's definitely sick. They could have heart problems. Yeah, there's definitely, let me find out if this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, this could be someone that you're connected to in a relationship with that they attempted to do this to. They could have done this to this person in a past life. This could be an Aquarius female. It could be a mother or a wife. Let's find out. Let's just ask, right? Truth, truth only, higher vibrational beings. Only truthful answers allowed here. Can you show me yes? Change is coming around real soon? Yeah, there's some changes coming soon. Can you show me no, please? Thank you. Are we in year 2022? Thank you. Is today April 29th, 2022? Thank you. Is this Aquarius a male Aquarius? Okay. Clear that, please. Was this Aquarius diagnosed with cancer for poisoning people in this lifetime? Thank you. Is this King of Wands a karmic masculine here? No, it's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Did they poison this person? Oh. Did this person pass away? Looks like somebody maybe, there may be some kind of crime or murder that was committed that things are coming out. All right, this could be a family member of theirs with the Four of Wands. All right, let's find out. Dream on. Dream on. Yeah, dream on if somebody thought they were going to do this shit to you. That's what I feel like that's what your ancestors are saying. Yeah, something happened here where something came out. Somebody, and if you don't know, now you know that the reason you got diagnosed with cancer, sir, is because you have poisoned people in this lifetime, okay? I feel like people are disappointed in you, right? It was probably a struggle. I feel like somebody's going through it here. This could be the effects of them being sick with cancer. This could be how they felt when they got the diagnosis, okay? But just know that this is karma, 911. Absolutely it is. Somebody could be calling 911 or they had somebody got a diagnosis that they deserve. I'm sorry, but that's just how it goes, man. You put out shit like this, poisoning people, and you will eventually eat your own poison. Yes, you will. That's what happened, I'm telling you, with that dude, that dude Tom. They were trying to get me to eat those vitamins. He came into the room the one day I was fasting. I wouldn't eat the food because I knew they were putting shit in the food. Then he comes up. Now, these are people who actually physically came for me and pulled a knife on me and my dude. But you want to come up and now you want to nurture me and make sure that I'm getting my nutrients with vitamins. That's when he handed me, my dude, the bag of vitamins. And half of them were tampered with and opened, okay? Some of them had black powder in it and they weren't sealed anymore and the other ones did. I mean, This is just straight fucking facts. 10 minutes. So they attempted for us to have that. And I feel like when he said that his son gave him them, and I told you guys the story, and I said, that's not something to make you go to sleep, dear. That was meant for me. He ate his own poison. You see how this stuff goes? So for everybody who's working with these fucking people here, be careful. Because even if you're, come back, all them things, come back to you. That's what's playing. Thank you, spirit guides. All these things are coming back to you, especially this toxic ass Aquarius here. So yeah, so for everybody who's connected, that you're watching me and you're connected, or anybody else that does this shit, you are all going down. I promise you. You will lose your life in different ways. You will get sick. You'll be mentally ill. You'll want to commit suicide. Your life will not be spared because you guys were involved in taking the lives of other people, or even getting involved in it. Let's say you guys just were talking to these people about it. You're still going to get sick. You don't do shit to other people you don't want done to yourself or your children, okay? Or people that you love. Who the fuck are you to say that somebody else, that you should go against somebody else and gang stalk somebody like the punks that you are? And if somebody was let me guess, if somebody was bullying your child in school, you'd have a problem with that? You one-way bitches. Dream on. Yeah, dream on. It ain't happening here. Yeah. I feel like this person is paranoid, because I'm guessing that this is coming out because there's a lot of cases being reopened. Some of you guys, you don't even know what's going on behind closed doors, okay? Not with the weirdos that are doing like weirdo shit. I mean like the cases that are being reopened, bodies being exhumed, forensics, it's like with that dude, besides Kanika, what was that? Kendrick? What's his name? Kendrick? KJ, they both had initials KJ, Kendrick Johnson or something, and they wound up exhuming his body, his parents, because his death was suspect, okay? Another friggin' black person that was fucking, because 12/12, because the system is just dying to take these people out, okay? It's disgusting, okay? And that's why I feel like it's disgusting when like the ones who are actually racist are like trying to turn other people against white people. And a lot of us, we're advocates for this shit, It's just disgusting to me. It has nothing to do with the skin color. You're jealous of somebody for other reasons at that point, okay? Anyway, KJ, I think his name was Kendrick, right? Johnson. Anyway, they exhumed his body. His parents got a real forensic scientists to go in there, not the ones that work for the government, okay, and that were part of that whole thing. And they found PVC pipe and fucking newspaper that he was stuffed with because his organs were all gone. You guys are all going down. And for all the detectives and the investigators and judges and shit that were involved in this, or people that turned a blind eye, if you guys turn a blind eye now and this is brought to your attention and you're watching people like me and you're on the law, or you should be on the law side, and you don't do something about this and make a difference and help change this world, it's going to happen to somebody in your family and somebody close to you. I promise you this. It may actually happen to you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's why they're paranoid. This Aquarius knows that they're being watched because of this. Wherever they live, they know that their home's being watched. You would be right, sir. Look at this. Justice. I wonder who's watching me now. The IRS? Could be the IRS too, but this person knows. This person knows that justice is here and that they're being watched. These people, they couldn't even buy. Well, first off, they're broke. They couldn't fuck their way out of the situation that they've been being watched for. They've been being watched for too long. It's like somebody's going in for the kill soon, all right? They probably did with some of these people, and you just don't know it. Somebody's watching me. Yep. This person was watching you, and the whole time they were being watched for poisoning people. Ooh. Huh? You will eat your own poison, and you will fall into the grave you dug for somebody else. This is that person that doesn't like you, Divine Feminine, because you're stronger as a woman than they are as a supposed man. Okay? That's why. So they poison women. I'm going to guarantee that all the people that this person is being exposed for poisoning, drugging, whatever the fuck it was, putting shit in vitamins, right? Necromancy, graveyard dirt, whatever it is that don't belong in somebody's body. I'll bet you they were all powerful women that intimidated and made this dude feel like this big. Now you take that for however it's worth, little guy. They don't like strong women. Oh, well, you're going to have a real hard time on this new earth. That's why you're not going to be here. Yeah, still not taking any accountability. So what? Now you got diagnosed with a deadly disease. This cancer is going to be what takes this person out if they don't wind up taking themselves out. Candle magic. This is no accountability. It's really sad that, like, you got people exposing this shit all over YouTube. Tarot readers who are actually really tapped in, right? And they still, like, no account. We're going to take accountability for you. How's that? We're going to drive them nuts. We're going to speak for you in the present. Somebody's doing candle magic. They could be doing it right now. Send it back 1,000-fold. Ha! I'm going to take accountability for you and really piss you off. It's just like when you guys say, I forgave you for you. Because they want to keep you stuck. That pisses off a sociopath, a narcissist, anybody who just wants you to feel like if you didn't have closure, you can't move on with your life. Ain't none of that happening here. So now we're gonna force you to take accountability. We're gonna say that you're taking accountability. What is this accountability? I don't know. It looks like the justice system may be kicking down your door any day now. Or angel of death. One of the two is gonna come get you. Who gets there first? I guess that's the only question, right? Who gets there first? The man or the angel of death? Interesting, huh? Separate ways. Yep. I'll say you went your separate ways. If he ever hurts you. Hope you're diagnosed with cancer. In the present, I feel like this person is, they could be having an argument. It could be all of these people here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like somebody here is fighting delirium. Because of that candle magic going back here, 1717, somebody's fighting delirium. They're having this is like mental conflict is what I'm getting here. Especially with that 9 of Swords on the bottom. I guess this is this could be all these people actually experiencing delirium now because they were sending that energy out to you. Someday. No. Break those chains there. You broke some kind of curse or some kind of spell. Justice. Justice is here. It could be a Libra that's going through this, but I feel like what this is saying is like, this is justice, is that these people are all having like, it's like fights with themselves, okay? When you want to, how about this? Here's a funny, when you want to send conflict magic to somebody else or other people, and that shit don't resonate with their energy anymore because they raised their vibration. You guys really should learn about vibration and you're going to find out why all your shit's coming back. So when it goes back and somebody winds up being separated because people are looking at them sideways now and people walk away from them and they don't have other people to fight with, who do you think now they're going to have conflict? Caught between confusion and pain, he just said. Who do you think? Confusion and pain. Yeah. Who do you think that they're going to have conflict with? It's going to be themselves. And this is when the breakdown comes in. And usually people wind up dying or they wind up getting 302'd because all that conflict magic came back and there's nobody else around them to have conflict with, right? Okay. Yeah. Look, we got justice and justice. Just know. Look, karma. I sure do love karma. I sure do love justice when it's done right. Yeah, just know. I feel like you were very confident that you knew justice was coming. This is your ancestor saying, don't worry, man. 1919, we got you, man. And yeah, I feel like you can literally sit there like this, knowing that justice is here for someone in particular. You know I still love you. I feel like that's your ancestors saying, you know we still love you, okay? But you had to go separate ways with these people, and there's a reason. Because we bring in the wisdom. All right, let's see. Let's get one of these. I still love you, girl. A chance to flex in your neighborhood. I just saw on the TV. So I feel like you flex in your neighborhood. I feel like for those of you who know that you got neighborhood of like weak ass gang stalkers that are trying to like strong arm you, I feel like you're the one with the flex. you're the strong one, right? You make them look weak. Yeah, you do. Let's see. Choose easy, yeah. I feel like you're choosing better things for yourself. Yep, look, you want it to come for somebody like this, right? Right? You want it to come like this? Like some kind of thief in the night kind of shit? Let's get another one of these. Yeah, you know what? Let's get a demon card. I don't know, I'm drawn to do like different things, and I'm just kind of going with the flow like I usually do. Alright. Somebody wanted to bring violence to you, huh? Let's see. I feel like somebody, because I'm noticing like the map on here. Somebody could have been like trying to find where you live. For some of you, they already know where you live and they've been in your neighborhood and you know who they are. Hey, man. Okay. Forget this one. Focus on repairing relationships that have drifted apart through differences, right? Not with people who come like this stuff. We don't do that. I feel like this is saying like you decided not to, okay? Let me ask, because I don't agree with that. I will not repair relationships. I will with people who didn't have anything to do with trying to end my life. How's that? Truth and higher vibrational beings only. Is this with family members or friends that didn't have anything to do? Yeah, because we're not repairing any relationships with anybody who was doing this dark shit that people have been trying to get away with for a long time. Okay. Who is this? Taurus? Yeah, I feel like this is the decision. Like you need to make a decision. Or these people that maybe cut you out or you cut them out. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is you like cutting out, making decisions, very clear decisions. Knight of Cups on who you're going to offer now your time, your love, your healing energy to. And I feel like there may be somebody who wants to apologize to you. Virgo. There may be a Virgo that wants to say that they're sorry for some of you. Empress. I also feel like someone wants to people may want to apologize in the past, Empress, for having you feel isolated and alone, okay? I feel like somebody wants to come in and offer you some kind of apology for you being in this like isolated and them feeling like they just left you high and dry. I think that there's people who were understanding that there was spell work done on you and your family. I feel like maybe they didn't want to admit this for a long time. This is the whole point of like a lot of the facade and the illusion in the Matrix is like they make it seem like the magic was so off the charts when the magic was being done almost by everybody except for empathic people. Like, surprise! Surprise, motherfuckers! Let's see. I want to get another one of these. Angel. Yeah, I feel like there's people who are seeing you that you actually are an angel. Lost. I just saw lost. These people are lost, man. I feel like at one point you felt lost, but you built yourself back up, and these people thought that they were going to take you down when you were in that lost energy. No. It's hard to believe that there's nobody out there. It's hard to believe that I'm all alone. Wasn't I just saying lost? I feel like some of you guys are like, it's just always going to be like this. Is it just me now? I mean, is anything going to change? Or I firmly believe that just like they say that you have to become the person that you want to be within a relationship, you have to be that too for your friends. 24/24. We were attracting the same types of friends as we were our relationships, right? Because we were in that energy. So, it's a process, and it takes time to change the energy field around you. It's not something that just happens like that. It's impossible. It's a flow, right? Here we go with this again. Obviously, I didn't burn this yet, right? This could be a father. Somebody's asking. Maybe you're being asked. I want to do. Hold on, because it's not going to be the same for all of you, right? Honest answers, truthful answers only. Is this the light attribute? So this could be someone's father. Maybe your father wants to apologize to you. There could be a father that wants to apologize. Let me see. Tell me more about this. It's got to be real awful, man. Yeah, I feel like your father's, or you're going like back and forth as to whether or not you want to reconcile with this father for some of you. Yeah, I feel like it's just imagine. Yeah, I feel like somebody, wow. I feel like some of you are going back and forth as to whether or not you want to reconcile with a father because you feel like they left you completely like for dead. That's what I'm picking up. Like, do I reconcile? And it's up to you. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. All right. Yeah, I feel like this person, you walked away from this father or they walked away from you when you were in this Five of Pentacles energy. And I feel like, yeah, look at this shit. Like you were going through it. And there's a father here who was just like, well, I mean, you got to learn lessons. This is a pretty tough lesson for being a father figure, man. I feel like for a lot of you, for those of you who had a father around, and they provided for you, right? But you couldn't get that love from them. Yeah. I feel like the big test of whether or not they were the father they were supposed to be was during a time in your life where you were going through this dark night of the soul. And that's the one time that they weren't there. That was like the one time that they were supposed to actually prove that they were a protector for you, a protector. I didn't really have a protector as a father. I had a provider. I didn't really have like a emotional and loving because he didn't come from that, right? So I understand that. I do. I understand that like it's hard to give it when you didn't have that in your own childhood, but somebody had to break this generational curse and I'm the one doing it, yeah? And I didn't really have a father that protected me. I mean, I've had dudes and friends punch me and put their hands on me, drag me down the stairs by my hair. He would send my mom to go. It's like he didn't want to get his hands dirty and shit to protect his daughter from. He would always say that I asked for it because I put myself in that situation. And, and as much as that may very well be like I was making bad decisions, like when does it get to the point? It got to the point where I had people, see, this is what happens. You wind up telling this story to toxic males, right? And you tell them, yo, like this happened and my dad, like this dude that I was dealing with, the Judas of mine, he knew of a few different dudes that actually put their hands on me and he knew my father was nowhere to be found. So I was the prime fucking target. So you see how that gets really dangerous where it's like when people see that you don't have any males in your life, no uncles, no sons, no nothing coming to your rescue. It's like you become prey now because they're like, well, nobody's going to come and fucking protect this chick. So in a way, like your father is the reason that these males preyed on you, for those of you who resonate with that, because they didn't see your dad stepping up and doing nothing. It's like I see these like shows and stuff where these fathers are kicking doors down and shit because something's happening to their daughter. And I see these shows also where they didn't because they were so big-headed and their daughter wound up in an alley raped and fucking killed and they're just devastated after that. So it's like, when does it get to the point where like you don't want your child to learn lessons anymore? Because that lesson may be the last one of this lifetime and you're going to have really hard time sleeping. I don't give a fuck what you say. You're going to have a real hard time. You're going to wind up taking your own life. 28. So be careful of like getting back and reconciling with a father if you're not ready. Okay? Because I feel like for some of you, these fathers, they can't sleep. They can't sleep. Okay? And this may be a reconciliation just to put themselves at ease. So be careful with that. If you're not ready, I would say don't do it, okay? How much money do I have to pay you up front? Somebody may try to buy your forgiveness, or they thought that they could buy your forgiveness. Yeah, that's not happening either. I feel like this happened over and over and over again, though, you guys. Like I just said, I feel like you were in situations a lot in your life where you could have used like a strong masculine parental figure to stick up for you and defend you and not tell you like, this is your decisions and it's because you're doing this and stuff like that. So it's like we don't need to hear that all the time. Like sometimes we need that protective, loving dude. 29. Yeah, this is for somebody here. I feel like you just felt like, you want to turn how many times are you going to turn your back on me? Like, did you ever really even want me? It's like somebody proved their lack of love here. Don't you want me? That's what's playing. Oh my God. Didn't I just say that? As I said, didn't you ever want me? That song, I was working as a waitress. Yo, this shit, like, it freaks me the fuck out. I don't know how you guys feel, but this shit just still freaks me out. Don't you want me? Yeah, did you ever really want me? I feel like a lot of you guys are asking, like, were you trapped with me? Were you really? Yeah, because you, look at this shit. I feel like you constantly, over and over and over again, felt like nobody gives a fuck. Like, is anybody going to come to my rescue? Like, I have a son, I have uncles, I have cousins. Like, does anybody give a shit that somebody was trying to fucking, like, kill me? There's a lot of guilt going on right now, you guys. For those of you who went through this. And you're doing this shit on your own, too. I feel like somebody here, they took on all the dudes that literally were coming for them by themselves. With no father, with no boyfriend, with no uncle. Yeah, and I feel like I feel like you healed from this, though, with the Sun card. And I also feel like you constantly had to literally, like, be the light in your own life. And you always wound up back in this energy. All this shit that was done to you, right? The 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, the fucking constant, like, people, dudes coming for you. Or
power on.
And there you go. And I feel like you still remain in this. Do you know what that takes? Do you know how difficult it is to stay like this when you had like 5, 6, 10, 12, 30, 40 fucking dudes coming for you? You're like, is my dad ever going to show up? It's almost like he might as well have been dead, right? For those of you who didn't have a father who was passed away, it's like he might as well have been. I mean, because it's like, he would have been a better protector of me if he was passed away, because it seems like my ancestors are protecting me and they're not here. This is deep. I might live my life on my own. I guess that's just what I must do. Thank you, my guys. I fucking love this shit. Yeah, it's like, you know what? I gotta do this shit on my own. If I gotta take all these dudes down by myself and show you that, like, and then you know what'll happen, unfortunately, with some of these fathers, if you have a narcissistic father, they will now, because you were so tough on your own, they will come and say, well, you know where you got that toughness from, right? Don't let somebody do that to you, divine feminine, divine masculine, whoever this resonates with. Don't let somebody now try to take accolades now. They weren't there the whole time, but because you stood on your own and stood your ground and you destroyed these dudes, these supposed men that were trying to destroy you, now all of a sudden somebody's going to say, well, you got that side from me. Don't let them do it. Okay? That's more gaslighting. False police report again. How many false police reports have been? I'm gonna run out of motherfucking paper by now, huh? A through M, last name A through M, filed another false police report. This could have been your aunt, or they were connected to your aunt somehow. Look, the justice again. Just know that whoever did this, I'm telling you, there's justice is here. Judgment is here. These people are scared to death. Moon card, Pisces. Pisces filed a false police report on you. Yeah. They felt betrayed, or they tried to end you. Yeah. I feel like it's out. They felt betrayed, or by a Taurus, possibly, if you're a Taurus. I feel like this person liked to have control with the King of Swords, and you protected yourself from this person, or you needed this King of Swords. This could be your father. This could be your father that you needed protection from. This could be an ancestor that you really got this protection from. I'm telling you, somebody here had a masculine ancestor do more for them in the spirit realm than their own father did down here. Sweet Child of Mine is playing. Oh, wow. I don't know if I'll ever get used to, like, this crazy shit that's happening with my gifts. How do they make these songs play for me like this, according to the story that I'm telling? It's a very rare gift. And this is how I know that all of my messages are legit. I'm not hearing anything and saying my own thoughts on some shit, because that's really dangerous. And not to knock any readers who do that, but a lot of those thoughts, a lot of those things you're hearing is your own personal words on your own personal experience on what you're talking about. And you could literally be leading people down the wrong path and giving the wrong information. That is no disrespect, like I'm saying, because I don't like knocking people, but sometimes we don't notice that shit. And I noticed that a lot of the things I thought I was hearing when I first started this was my own opinion. And or either say that, it's like leave out the I'm hearing thing, because you're making it seem like you're hearing this from other beings, and just say and finish the thing and say that's what I think. And I feel like you would be more clear on the messages that you're given, okay? And see an ounce of pain. I feel like somebody here was crying. They felt like just imagine what that feels like, man. Like having all these dudes coming for you, putting their hands on you, like they're trying to kill you, poison you. You're telling your family members, and they're just like, it's like nobody gave a fuck. I actually went to this dude who was my supposed friend, who turned out to be my Judas, and I said, like, it's like literally like my whole family just got on a plane and the motherfucker crashed. Did you just see that light up? Did you just see that light up? That's 3535. Thank you so much. That's my guides, man, saying you're right. It did seem like that. Was that just an orb? Was that just it? I don't know. Anyway, it was like my entire family got on a plane and the thing crashed. That's the mindset I had to have to get through that, and not to feel like, well, damn, man. I mean, I love these people, and I feel like they just did some of them want me dead? That's true too. Get your refund, motherfuckers. Look at this. Ancestors here. Help you put the work in. Your ancestors put in some motherfucking work here against these family members. I feel like these ancestors were your family, and that's who you relied on. Ooh, I love it. I just got chills. Where do we go now? I don't know. Some of you are going down, down, down. That's where some of you are going. Others of you, I don't know how you guys are with this shit, with reconciling with family members who just basically turned their back on you and shit, but it's going to depend for me. It's going to depend for me. It's like, where do we go from here? I don't know. I know I'm going to keep going forward. I don't need the reconciliation, and I don't need anybody's apologies, because, like I said, I apologized and reconciled for them to help my own self. Anyway, I'm going to cut it there. Let me know in the oh, and I want to say something else. There's a tarot reader on here we all know and don't love anymore. That's getting exactly what they put out, right? I have all my comments held until I review them. And then I put the ones on there where the pendulum doesn't say this. And I know that most of them are you, because you're losing your mind. Okay, you know who you are. And I'm returning your donations because you're attaching things to it, and you can't get in my energy, and you're slowly dying because of it. And then this person said, why do you delete comments? You did the same thing. Isn't it funny when you get the same shit you put out back and you don't like it? You did the same shit. You filtered your comments. Because it's my fucking channel. We're not going nowhere. I love you guys. There's some more healing for you guys today. For those of you who had problems with your father not giving a shit whether you were getting your ass beat and raped by 5 different dudes, okay? Somebody may want to take, they have a guilty conscience, so be careful of whether or not you're going to reconcile with this father or stepfather or whoever it was that was put on this planet to protect you from what you were going through but failed miserably. Because of pride and ego, maybe you guys got into an argument. Maybe you said some truth that this person didn't like, and they in turn allowed your life to be put in danger, okay? Be careful. It's up to you whether you want to reconcile, because most of you don't need these other people. You don't. None of you need these other people to move on with your life. We don't need somebody like before. We don't stay stuck because somebody couldn't say I'm sorry. It's hard for me to say I'm sorry. Cool. Well, we'll say it for you when we moved on. This is where you got to be at, you guys, okay? I love you. Not going nowhere. No, we're not. Tea out.